Hi everybody, my name's Tony Staunton and welcome back to Getting Things Done with Evernote. In this lecture I'm going to show you how to download and install Evernote. Once that's done, we're going to log in and create the most commonly used GTD lists. So most people think of Evernote as a reference tool, but with some adaptations it can be used as an excellent tool for managing project and action lists in your GTD workflow system. So what I do is I create notebooks in Evernote which match the set of lists recommended in the Getting Things Done book. So let's get started and go on over to the Download Evernote page. So you just simply type in Download Evernote into Google and it'll be one of the first links that pop up. Click Download Evernote, and for those of you on a Mac, the download will start automatically. Once the download is complete, you can go into your Downloads folder and double click on the Evernote Mac installation icon. Once the installation has been completed, you'll see an Evernote icon like this. Click it and you're brought to your Evernote sign-in screen. For those of you who have never created an Evernote account before, you have the ability here to create an account, and it's a simple process. Your email address, a password, click register. For those of you who have an Evernote account, you simply sign in with your details here. Once you sign in, you are brought to your Evernote screen. I have an Evernote account which I use for my day-to-day GTD workflow system, but what I want to do in this lecture is create a brand new account, which I've done now, and it's completely empty because I want to walk through with you, the student, how I set up my GTD workflow using Evernote and how I use that to add notes, to-dos, reminders, and everything else that I consider open or to do from my lists. So the first thing we need to do is add in the most common GTD lists as outlined in the book by David Allen. On the left-hand side, we click Notebooks and we click New Notebook. The first new notebook is Agendas. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video, add in the other 9 notebooks, and once that's complete, I'll resume the video. So welcome back, and as you can see here, I've added in the 10 notebooks as detailed in the book Getting Things Done. And you can also see here that there's a notebook which was set up for you automatically by Evernote called First Notebook. Now you can delete that if you want, right-clicking on the notebook and selecting Delete Notebook. Confirm that you want to delete this notebook, and there we go. The next thing that we want to do is organize our notebooks into what Evernote called stacks. And stacks are simply groups of notebooks organized together so that you can easily reference and find them later on. So we start this process by dragging and dropping the Anywhere notebook into the Agendas notebook. So Anywhere into Agendas. And as you can see, a new stack is created. Continue this process by dragging the remaining next action related notebooks, which are Calls, Computer, Errands, Home, and Office. So there we go. That's all our next action related notebooks in the one stack. Next thing to do is right click the agenda stack and select Rename. And rename it to Next Actions. So as you can see, Evernote has added an icon here of a little book to say that you have a stack of notebooks in there. And we can tell from the number here that there are 7 notebooks in this stack. So after completing this process, you should only have Next Actions, Projects, Someday Maybe, Waiting For, and Trash. And that's the simple process of downloading, setting up, and creating notebooks in Evernote. In the next lecture, we're going to discuss what goes into each of these notebooks. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next lecture.